Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports back into the video day, and today we're going to be previewing the Indiana Pacers New York Knicks series in the second round semifinals, which starts tonight at 6:30 on TNT, where we will see this series tip off. The Pacers and the Knicks will start off this series in New York. Game 1, Game 2 will be in New York, and then Game 3, Game 4, of course, will be in Indiana, and then I'm going to go over the schedule in this series, when these games will be, and I'll go over that. And then I'm also going to go over, predictions for this series, previewing this series, how the matchups look in this series for both teams, and go over some injury reports as well. So I want to start off with the schedule in this series. So Game 1 is tonight, May 6th, and it starts at 6:30 in New York. Then Game 2 is May 8th, which is Wednesday, at 7 o'clock on TNT again. Then Friday is Game 3 in Indiana on ESPN at 6 o'clock. And then on ABC on May 12th, Sunday, is Game 4, which is on ABC again at 2:30. And then, if necessary, Game 5 would be on TNT, and no time is announced for that potential game, but would be in New York. Then Game 6 would be back to Indiana on ESPN. Again, no time on that potential game. And then Game 7, if necessary, would be May 19th. No channel or time is said. So, all right, let's get to injury report for both teams. So, for the New York Knicks, obviously we know about the Julius Randle injury. He has no chance of coming back this postseason. He's not going to be coming back at all. He's out for the season. He's out for the postseason. Then Bojan Bogdanovic, he was injured in their last series. He's out for the postseason. That is it. And then for the Indiana Pacers, the only injury is Benedict Mathurin. And he's out as well for the whole postseason. So I want to get into previewing this series. I really like, I think one of the things for the Knicks in this series is going to be, how they're going to take advantage of the Pacers' poor defense. The Pacers are, one of the worst defenses in the NBA. They give up 110 points per game to the Milwaukee Bucks, with not having Giannis Antetokounmpo in the whole series through 6 games and not having Damian Lillard through 2 games. And their defense was one of the worst defenses in the regular season as well. So I think with how good the Knicks were offensively in scoring the basketball in their first series against the 76ers, how good we saw Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart play, I think they're going to carry it over to that series. But also, another thing is the Pacers, they're really good offensively. They're terribly defensively, but they're really good offensively. They move the ball really well. They shoot really well. They're a hard team to play defensively if you're going to match up. But, I think a team that's coached by Tom Thibodeau, a really good defensive coach, is definitely tasked to take them down. But it's gonna be easy offensively with how this Pacers team is a poor defending team, but it's not gonna be easy defensively for the New York Knicks because the Pacers move the ball terrific with Tyrese Halliburton. They shoot the ball well, so that's gonna definitely be hard. We saw that in the Milwaukee series for the Pacers, so I think that's gonna be definitely a big challenge in this series. But I think this is gonna be a great series. I really do. I think it's going to be a close series, to be honest. I'm going to go over my predictions for this series. So, game-by-game predictions. I have the New York Knicks winning Game 1 tonight and Game 2. I have them winning both games at Madison Square Garden and taking a 2-0 lead. But I have the Pacers winning the next 2 games after that, taking both games in Indiana. Going back to New York, I have the Knicks winning Game 5. 82% of the time when a team wins Game 5, when tied at 2 apiece, they win the series 82% of the time. So I have the Knicks closing out the series in 6 games. I think the Knicks move on to the Eastern Conference Finals and win this series in 6 games. But I think the Pacers definitely could win this series. They have a great chance to. But I think it's going to be hard to take down Jalen Brunson. With how good we saw him in this previous series, I think he'll be even better in this series. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out.